Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Rhea Ripley and a major WWE Raw star have been spotted ahead of tonight's edition of SmackDown. Tonight's show will air live from Albany, New York, and will feature two matches in the Last Time Is Now tournament to determine John Cena's last opponent at Saturday night's main event next month. The Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, defeated Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair to become the new Women's Tag Team Champions this past Monday night on Raw. Lash legend and Nia Jax interfered in the match, and the Kabuki Warriors capitalized on the distraction for the victory. After the match, Ripley and Asuka rushed to the ring to help Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. It was later announced that the two sides would be competing in the Women's War Games match at Survivor Series 2025 later this month, with two more stars to be added to the bout ahead of the WWE took to Instagram before tonight's episode of SmackDown to share that Rhea Ripley and Asuka were in town for tonight's show. You can check out the video in the post below. La Knight will be squaring off against a mystery star, and The Miz will be facing Jey Uso tonight in the Last Time Is Now tournament. B-Fab is also scheduled to battle WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill in a non-title match tonight on SmackDown. Wrestling legend Vince Russo recently highlighted an issue with Rhea Ripley and many other stars on the roster. Speaking on Wrestling's Writing with Russo show, Russo suggested that Ripley did not have any layers to her character on television. He noted that the issue applied to Damian Priest and many other performers in the company as well. It will be interesting to see what the company has planned for the Eradicator and Asuka tonight on SmackDown. Rhea Ripley and a major WWE Raw star are reportedly set for a major appearance on SmackDown, sending shockwaves across the WWE universe as the Blue brand prepares for one of its most unpredictable nights in recent weeks. With Survivor Series season heating up, cross-brand movement has become more common. But this particular development carries far more weight than a typical promotional cameo. According to internal discussions, Ripley's appearance is not just a response to recent events, but is also tied to a larger WWE storyline that has quietly been building in the background for several months. Ripley has been one of the driving forces of Monday Night Raw, and her sudden involvement with SmackDown programming has led to heavy speculation about creative plans going forward. Where previous confrontations with top stars on the Blue brand hinted that WWE was not done crossing the lines between divisions. Now insiders believe the company may be setting up a long-term narrative that directly affects the Women's World Championship picture, the SmackDown Women's division, and potentially even the future of the Judgment Day. On Raw, Ripley has already re-established her dominance following her shocking return earlier this year. But what caught fans' attention most was her cold stare down with a top SmackDown name backstage, a moment WWE cameras captured just long enough to tease without confirming anything. That brief moment is now expected to pay off this Friday. However, the bigger twist comes with the revelation that Ripley will not be traveling alone. A major WWE Raw star is said to be accompanying her, creating even more uncertainty about what the duo intends to accomplish when they step onto SmackDown. While WWE officials have kept their identity protected, the belief is that the accompanying Raw star is someone with deep personal or storyline ties to Ripley, someone whose presence alone could flip the balance of power on Friday nights. Two names have been floated internally as likely candidates for the surprise appearance. The first name aligns with ongoing narratives about dominance and faction warfare. The second name suggests a potential personal alliance or even a shocking reunion that could change the direction of both brands. The potential crossover appears to be tied to the War Games buzz surrounding the men's and women's divisions. Sources indicate that SmackDown officials have found themselves caught in the middle of a booking shift prompted by recent injuries, returns, and backstage decisions. This unexpected dynamic appears to have opened the door for Raw names to play a larger role. Ripley's possible involvement at SmackDown could directly interfere with some of the brand's most heated rivalries, including the current chaos involving Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, Tiffany Stratton, and the ongoing internal friction surrounding the SmackDown women's locker room. For weeks, the WWE has teased the possibility of new alliances forming heading into Survivor Series, and Ripley's presence alone could ignite a domino effect across multiple storylines. An even more intriguing element is the status of the Judgment Day. Despite their dominance on Raw, recent segments have suggested subtle cracks, with each member being pulled into separate storylines that threaten the group's stability. If Ripley appears with a Raw star connected to the faction, it could be a sign that WWE is preparing for a major shift in their presentation heading into December. Alternatively, the Raw star could be someone currently at odds with Ripley, using SmackDown as neutral ground to escalate their rivalry. Additionally, WWE may be preparing to set up a major interbrand match for the end of the year, and SmackDown is the perfect place to begin planting seeds. The Blue Brand's women's division has been drastically evolving, and bringing in a powerhouse like Ripley will sharpen the spotlight on whichever feud WWE wants to elevate next. Multiple backstage sources have also noted that Triple H has been pushing for more unexpected crossovers to regain the chaotic unpredictability that made past eras so successful. Over the last few months, Raw stars appearing on SmackDown have resulted in viral moments, and WWE is reportedly leaning into that success, heading toward the final stretch of the year. With Ripley's star power and momentum at an all-time high, officials see this as the perfect time to let her cross paths with some of the top women on the other brand. Some insiders have teased that Ripley could confront a major SmackDown name who has been protected for months, suggesting a match or altercation that could headline an upcoming premium live event. If Ripley indeed arrives with a major Raw star, the combination could create one of the biggest SmackDown moments of the year. With so many possible outcomes and so much intrigue surrounding the Blue Brand's ongoing storylines, WWE appears ready to deliver a shock that will keep fans talking throughout the weekend. More updates are expected as SmackDown approaches, but for now, Rhea Ripley's impending crossover and the identity of the major Raw star traveling with her may be the most closely guarded secret in WWE. If confirmed, SmackDown could be on the verge of experiencing a storyline shakeup with massive implications for both brands heading into the next phase of WWE's long-term creative plans. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.